And so this is what I found. I've got a piece of aluminum in here, and I was cutting it, and that's when I realized I should have the camera out. So we'll go ahead and start it from right here and finish this cut. I'm running short on transmission fluid because, well, that's what I'm using for a cutting medium, but I'm running short on it because the saw tipped over and the fluid ran out and I didn't have quite enough to fill it again. But here we go. We're just going to use some WD-40 on here because I can't find any more tranny fluid, and I was just thinking, could it be possible that I could use the same coolant mix that I'm using in my flood coolant in this? I wonder if it'll pump it, if the gears will pump it, or if it's got to be oil. So I think I'm going to have to look into that too. I don't want to just dump this and throw a bunch of water in there and mess everything up. Anyway. There we go, just like downtown. Wow, that's a nice cut. Just like downtown. So we'll go ahead and set her up for another cut. And I think this will make a little nicer set of jaws for a pair of soft jaws here than the steel jaws. I'll be able to put a groove down them and maybe hold some round stock in them a little bit better. So we'll see about that, but I think that's going to be a good size aluminum soft jaw. So we're just gonna, it's not rocket science, so we're just gonna loosen this and bring it out enough to cut another piece. And I've got a piece of steel in here I'm using as a parallel because this vise doesn't want to seem to close enough to sandwich this piece of aluminum in here. So I'll just continue with the WD-40, and there we go. Oh, like I was saying, I just have a hard time keeping my mind on track here. Where the heck did I go with the WD-40? So we'll turn it on and make our second cut. Another one. Man, that makes a nice cut. Anyway, so we've got two raw soft jaws right there, and let's take them over to the mill and make them match and punch some holes in them and get them to fit on that vise. I'm over here trying to figure out how I'm going to get both these things to stay in this vise on the mill. I've got these two parallels that I made this morning that, guess what? I'm going to use them right now. They're stainless, and they turned out really nice. No, I didn't get it on camera, but now if we can position this so it's the boat hits right on that same, whoa, that's not tight enough, Ron. Let's get this back here. Okay. Yeah, these parallels here just were not tall enough. Okay. Yeah, I probably should change that too. Yeah, I had to go get something a little nicer to take care of this. And the 1/2-inch collet. So that little 3/8 that was in there just, I don't think would have done the job the way I needed it to. I was going to try to maybe, I don't know how I'd do it, adjust this a little bit differently, because I would like it to overhang so I can get I know it's going to be the same width, but I kind of wanted a machined ends on them. Well, let's see where this will go. That'll work. Okay, let's try this all over again. Nice. Okay. Lights, camera, action. I've done a little bit of reconfiguring here. I'm going to go ahead and use the Cool Mist and play around with that and see what kind of cut I can get. I'm still using the same 4 flute that I put in there a second ago. Yeah, you're looking in the wrong spot now. There we go. Yep, looks like that's what we need, is a little bit more coolant here. Oh. Okay, we're back in business. That looks pretty good. So let's see how deep this. No, I still don't have a depth micrometer. We're just going to have to deal with this one. $3.23. That's a nice size little step. I think I'll leave it 3 1/4. So we'll go ahead and take it off and check it out. Yeah, these look pretty good. So there's what we have so far. One for each side. Take a little file and deburr that there. Take down the sharp edges and go ahead and figure out which end we want where, and and on what side. Shouldn't matter really because they're both identical, but anyway, we'll go ahead and mark them up and drill some holes in them. I've got one of the steel jaws, yes I'm cheating, set up in here with a couple parallels. I've got the same ball end mill that I used to punch the holes in there. I was going to put all 4 holes with the ball end mill, then go back and drill them. Oh crap, I shouldn't. I should drill them first, huh? Crap. Well, let's just see if I can get this. Oh, I'm still on record. There we go. Now, as long as I don't get them mixed up before I get a chance to stamp the doggone things. There we go. A set of aluminum soft jaws to match the steel hard jaws for the vise. Yeah, they're just a hair wider, but that's okay. So, there we have it. See, that's easy. You guys can do that at home. I didn't use a surface grinder on these, just so, a couple of you guys can take something on like this at home. It turned out pretty nice. They're going to get chewed up and cut up and everything anyway. So now what I want to do is put some kind of groove right above the countersink. So we'll get this set up in here. I want those parallels to fall over on me. Well, I made a mark in here already with the other cutter that just broke off. And I got this thing here. I don't know if this is what it's for, but we're just going to try to put a groove in it. That actually looks really nice. I think I'm going to stick with that. Yeah, I think that looks really good. Let's get it back over here so you guys can see it. There we go. There's my profile. I'm trying to look in the viewfinder at the same time. There we go. Nice. This will make a really nice pair of jaws. That'll hold a piece of 1/4 inch stock just fine in the center of that. So, there we go. Now it's in the center. So, there's and I got them mixed up. Anyway, I think that's where they go. I'll just mic the holes and then I'll go ahead and stamp numbers on them. Number 1, number 2, and we'll call it a day and get them on there. Okay, so there's the aluminum jaws in here. Here's the steel jaws. So, got aluminum set and got a steel set for the same vise. Not bad for a Harbor Freight special. I think I'll be using that. Well guys, tell me what you think. I know it's a simple project, but you don't need a surface grinder to do these, and they're pretty doggone easy. You could probably even do it on a drill press. Okay, let me know what you think. Thanks for watching.